Thanks for coming, Nick. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's nice to be back here now that you're fully moved in.
I guess the last time you were here was 2016?
It was 1997. I was probably, 29?
In 97?
Yeah. And so now...
How old are you now?
I'm 57 years
Oh,
old.
you look good.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you look really good.
I saw Ryan Seacrest at the ball drop.
Yes.
He's still doing it.
Yeah, very inspirational.
He's probably 60. He's 70 years old now, I think.
He's 68.
He's 68, and he looks like,
Good. He looks good.
Let's
just say it.
Yeah, right.
A couple of men.
Certainly doesn't look like he's suffering from any kind of immunodeficiency virus that you may get if you had a secret
Lifestyle?
I would imagine, yeah, exactly. Because he's not like... do you think like all the gender stuff that's happening and like orientation stuff, and Ryan Seacrest is like, he just wakes up every morning and he's like, I'm like the loneliest guy in the world. There's still not an answer as to what I am.
So you think you can't classify him as a trans man?
I don't know what... He's still like, the scientists haven't figured me out yet. And now I'm 67 years old, so it doesn't seem like it's a priority anymore. I guess I'll just sit here waiting for New Year's.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's doing, because he really... He's kind of part robot, part person. He's the guy they insert to every fucking host gig. Mm-hmm. He's the perfect host because he offends nobody, he upsets nobody, he inspires nobody.
There's probably people he upsets. And then they've just made a very, they're on top. But like this thing down in New Orleans.
Yeah, kind of.
That was probably because of Ryan Seacrest.
Do you think?
And then the FBI comes in, they clean it up. They're like, we can't have fucking, we don't want people knowing. We're just blaming it on Muslims.
So do you think it was anger over the fact that he's hosting it again?
Yeah.
And they're like, first of all, I don't want to live through this, and I don't want these people to have to live through this.
The guy said, I want it to be... my understanding is that guy, he was very upset that it was going to be 2025 because he really liked 2024.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm against this. I'm against this idea that there's a new year. The old year is fine. So how much is this new year going to cost?
It was a murder-suicide, but with a year.
I would like it if there were mass killings based on people just completely misunderstanding a very basic thing.
Example.
Yeah, like not understanding what New Year's is.
Just saying, just killing people because it feels...
He's killed 30 people,
it's
and
frustrating.
It's because he's like, I don't understand why we have to do a new year. It can just stay 2024.
And twice a year when the fucking clock changes.
Yeah,
That's another great time for a huge
murder.
But
there could be some kind of political thing there. It's more just somebody misunderstand, like the idea of somebody just misunderstanding what something is. So that it's not even a problem at all. Because daylight savings might actually be an inconvenience.
Well, it's a farmer thing.
Yeah.
It's for the farmers. That's why they do it. And I don't go for that.
Yeah.
I don't think we should support that at all. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
We have somebody who wants advice. You want to give advice to somebody?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this person on?
Oh, we have somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
man.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah.
That's
hey,
very funny.
Jimmy.
Hi, fella.
It's beautiful hearing your voice.
Thank you.
Miss you, man.
Thank you.
All right. So
you're on with me and Nick Mullen.
For about 3 years. Oh shit! What's up, Nick?
Hey, what's your name? I didn't get your name.
Yeah, we didn't.
Oh yeah, you can just call me Jeff.
Jeff? What's up, Jeff?
Okay,
How are you? Good morning.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Hey, happy
And
New
do
Year,
you prefer
guys.
do you prefer Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or Damn Kwanzaa? An elongated damn.
Kwanzaa. I celebrated Christmas.
Which is your preferred?
With a Y in it?
Because I don't like Happy Holidays because, and it's not like a war on Christmas thing. It's like I think you should. Happy Holidays gives us all an excuse to not get to know people.
Sure.
Because Happy Holidays, I don't give a fuck about you or what you celebrate. Here's a generic, bland, I'll cover everything.
Right.
Everybody's celebrating something.
Yeah.
Take the time to figure out what it is. I go to Starbucks, I hold up the line for 45 minutes. And I go with every employee and I say, I want to know, what are you celebrating?
Yeah, a little something about you.
And they say, sir, I'm really not allowed to answer that question. And I stay on each one of them individually until they answer.
Until they tell you.
And then one by one, I take my time with them and I say, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's mostly Christmas.
Sure.
Nobody's really, the Jewish guy owns the franchise, so he's not even there.
No.
and it's mostly the Christian Latinas.
Yeah,
that
but you
work.
get to the bottom of it.
Right, and then from my research, it seems Kwanzaa is fake.
You know, I remember hearing about it about 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and that was the first I heard of it.
Yeah.
What did you need, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. But answer the question,
No,
Jeff.
this is
Did you
great.
have
Yeah,
a good?
He has a very specific question for
Did you have a good Christmas, Jeff?
Yeah, it was a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Jeff. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so let me ask you a question, Jim.
Yes.
I got twins, boy-girl twins. They're about to turn 3 years old. As they, turn into little kids and not just little genderless blobs, I want to tell my wife to stop putting them in matching outfits because it's kind of gay, and my son usually takes the worst end of it. How do you think I approach this?
Yeah, I think matching outfits are stupid. I think you should dress the girl like a boy and call her him, and then dress the boy like a girl and call him her, and just really fuck them up.
All right.
I mean, I don't have kids. Matching outfits are stupid for any people.
Fair enough.
That's my advice.
To just matching
Switch it up
outfits
and call
stupid,
them
approach it that way.
call them whatever gender you want. Whatever you want. Fuck what they want.
Well, is this what I don't really understand what you're asking advice for, because you seem to not want to do
How do I
the
broach the subject with
well,
my
no,
wife,
I mean
guess?
you don't want the matching out. So it's not you're not asking for advice as to whether or not to continue matching outfits. You already have an opinion on that. It seems to be that your wife is. Did you want advice on how to tell your wife that we're not doing this anymore?
Yeah. How do I put a halt to it? How do I tell her this is?
Well, I don't
gay
have.
without saying it.
I don't have twins, and I don't even know if you're asking me.
He's just asking in general. We're
In
both
general,
here.
I don't have a wife. And
Yeah, Jim, you're a married man now. How would you broach it?
Yeah, right. So let's say Jim, your wife wanted to get are you allowed to mention the dog on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So people know you have a dog. let's say you had just as a hypothetical here, you had another dog that
Sure.
looked the same, and your wife wanted to, for example, hypothetically, put the dogs in clothes.
Similar
Clothes.
clothes.
Let's say, maybe identical perhaps.
Same thing for both of them.
And you didn't like it,
Right.
Because they're dogs and they
Sure.
shouldn't have to wear clothes anyways.
Right.
And you wanted to just let them run around. How would you go about? Would you throw it in her face that you pay the rent? That you're.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I think I would probably throw one of every outfit away.
Oh, okay.
There you go, sir. You throw one of every outfit out. And then she has no choice. Unless she wants one nude child, the one with clothes.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to fucking just mix it up a little bit.
I think what would be here is you really convince her is you need to think of some sort of like high stakes sabotage sort of thing where putting them in matching outfits will cause a mistaken identity situation that could potentially land your wife in prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like figure out a way you like do something, fuck up the car, have them in the same outfit some way, you mix up their birth certificates, but put it on her so she gets into a car accident and the kids are all dirty and she's like, I don't even know. I think that one's Eric and I think that one's Stephanie. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah. Because I put them in the same clothes. And then, I don't know, something. And she's eventually, she doesn't have to do the time because I'm just assuming she's a white woman.
Is she a white woman, sir?
No. Oh, my bad. No, she is half black, half white.
Interesting. So maybe that's why she likes the matching outfits, because she's spent her entire life in this weird
half 50%, 50%.
She's not even a whole person herself. So when she can't even comprehend two separate individual people, they have to, I don't know, something.
Are you saying it's kind of taking two halves and making a whole? It's symbolic of not having a certain identity, taking two halves and making a
Maybe
whole.
that's how you put an end to it, is you get the matching outfits, but you label all of them fully black and fully white. You just write it on each one.
Yeah, a B and a W.
And then so every time she looks at the matching outfits, she's reminded of her own status as sort of a Ryan Seacrest type in society.
Sir, I hope that helps you.
Yeah, no. Definitely. I like the sabotage approach.
All right. We have more callers to get to, sir. There's only one person at a time we can save. Thank you.
All right, Jeff. Happy Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays. Kwanzaa with an extended damn. Yes, hello.
Hi, my name's Cam.
Hi, Cam.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, basically, I wanted to get advice on. I have a show. I work out of my basement, and I'm going to kind of miss my ex-partner. I want to say exactly what my name is. It rhymes with Cam, actually. I'm using a voice modulator right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to know how I can get along with doing this show and not play with all my dolls in my basement.
You know, it's funny. We were talking before about the fans who get a little crazy. It's fun to watch a caller spiral. Like, I enjoy watching a caller with a definite idea about where he wants to go and then just begin spiraling.
Well, I mean, I just saw it on the internet.
No,
so
I
didn't even
understand, sir. I don't know what to tell you, but I was enjoying not interrupting and just letting you
my question.
spiral.
Thank you very much.
My
Appreciate
question
it. Big
is,
fan, by the way. Big fan.
this is a new show, and I know I'm just a guest, but I'd like to lay down some ground rules.
Sure.
We don't say happy holidays here.
No, we don't.
We get to know people. That's why. What's the point of having a call-in show if you don't get to know people? Am I right, Cam?
Totally.
If that's your name.
Totally.
So is it for you? Did you have a good Hanukkah, a Merry Christmas, or an acceptable Kwanzaa that was
Kwanzaa?
Yeah.
100% Kwanzaa. That's what we
Kwanzaa.
celebrate in this household.
Well, now you're breaking character here because you had an opportunity to say Hanukkah.
Well, I was going to call up and act like Mike Montone, but I couldn't get the voice down.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What did he say?
All right. See you guys.
Goodbye.
Oh, okay, all right.
He was Mike Montone from our radio show.
Oh, Mike
very
Montone. See, I
distinctive voice.
I don't know who that is.
Yes. All right. Another caller.
Hey, Jim. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing? You're on with me and Nick Mullen.
Hey, sir. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hey, good. So, Jim, need some dating advice.
All right. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas.
Or
Happy
Happy
New Year.
Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Okay. Which is it, sir?
Christmas.
All right.
Christmas.
All right,
Very good. Very
boy.
good. Not that that's better than the other ones, but it's more popular.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which do you celebrate?
We celebrated Christmas.
Good.
this year.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
That's where I got this hat.
It's a nice gift.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm on the road. Austin, January 17th through 19th. New Hampshire, February 7th. Rhode Island, February 8th. I'm coming out to Seattle, March 7, 8. Tampa, March 21, 22. I'll be back in New Jersey, April 4, 5. Out in Los Angeles, May 2nd and 3rd. Washington, D.C., May 16th and 17th. Go to jimnorton.com/tour. A whole bunch of more dates. A whole bunch of more dates. Come see me. God, am I not good at announcements. Now, back to the show. Yes, sir.
So, dating advice. I've been seeing this chick now, 2021 we'll go with. I would say it was probably a very rough dating pass with me and her. Long story short, she ended up having, I would say an affair, and getting pregnant, had a kid, blah, 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 blah,
Jesus.
blah.
Hold on. How long were you dating her before she slept with somebody else, and who was the guy?
So we met in 2019. She moved in with me in 2021. I ended up taking another job in Florida. I moved her out west. She was a contract nurse. I won't go into detail with that, but yeah, she was able to work around anywhere in the country.
Okay.
I drove across the country with her, moved her.
Did you do hospce work?
No.
You fuck somebody
she was
in charge of?
It's Dr. Fauci.
No.
Yeah, did you wife up Fauci?
I don't want to expose her identity here, but let's just say their name rhymes with Dr. Oh, fuck. But Mockter Fauci, perhaps?
All right, so she got knocked up by somebody else.
Yeah, she doesn't know who allegedly she doesn't know who the guy is.
I love this girl.
How is that even possible? She's a nurse.
She's a good girl.
She's trying to lie. That's the thing, is sometimes people know so much about a topic that they're unaware of how much other people who lay people would be.
Yeah.
So she probably thinks that you think that cum works like how trees pollinate. You know?
Well, here's the problem. I'm not.
She has to know. There's no way she doesn't. Yeah. She
Well,
knows.
she's claiming she doesn't know, but I'm not an idiot either. I'm in law enforcement. I'm not an idiot.
She doesn't want you to know
Apparently.
who it is. Because obviously, unless she fucked like a bunch of guys.
That's why she doesn't want you to know. Because
Yeah.
you're in,
You have a gun.
quote unquote, in law enforcement, which is probably the most racist way. That's way worse than I'm a cop.
Yes.
Have you
I mean,
ever
you're not wrong there.
have you ever cracked a case? Because I would say this is one that you should probably be working on if you can't figure out who that she banged and had a kid with.
It would be funny if he was just like a Sherlock Holmes impersonator, and he described that as, I'm in law enforcement.
But now, does he do it for fun, or does he do it like kind of at a job at parties, show up and mingle as Sherlock Holmes?
No. I try not to publicize that I am a cop when I'm in public, but
Okay.
I really failed. I failed at doing that with this phone call. But
That's okay. We don't know you.
No, that's all right. Cops are coming back in 2025.
I think so too. Yeah. No more defund talking.
Yeah,
no more
yeah.
bullshit like that. Yeah. Pro police.
No, I hope not. But long story short, what do you think? I mean, do I take the plunge and possibly get burned again and again, or not?
Well, I mean, she's still lying to you, telling you she doesn't know who the father of the kid is.
Yeah, she's not being honest about like probably the most important
Yeah.
detail.
Yeah. Who's paying her every month? Child support. Is she not getting child support?
Well, she's getting child support from her previous marriage.
But not for the baby she had? Doesn't make sense.
I really think
Correct.
this whole trend of calling podcasters and asking them questions that should be directed at like a mental health professional.
Oh, yeah.
That has I really think is honestly, sir, more dangerous and damaging to society than even your job is. It's not. I don't think it's good, because it's like you should talk to somebody that knows your inclinations, because if you have a tendency to, like, you know, if you're codependent or something, if this lady's like a narcissist, you know she's going to lie to you again, and you're just setting yourself up for disappointment, then obviously somebody should step in and say, don't pursue this, right? Now, if it was legitimately a one-time, now we have no way of knowing that, you know, and you could end up getting burned again. Either way, but
I have no way of knowing if it happened again or blah blah blah. But yeah, I think that's more.
it's a
of an
question
issue on
for
my
yourself. Yeah, it's like, I mean, you know, what would you be getting out of it? I mean, if you do you really think it's like, oh, I can, you know, if I was in this situation and I sacrificed something by being cheated on repeatedly, that gives you some worth? Do you think you deserve to be cheated on?
Or are you a cuck? Do you like it? Like, I'm a pervert. Like, I've taken
No,
situations like that and talked dirty about them and made her tell me all the details, and we just kind of incorporated it into our fucking.
You should do what makes you happy, but you got to figure out what that is first.
Yeah. And I think we're equally qualified to give this type of advice than a mental health professional who they spend hours with and all that money. We just kind of fixed it for you. Just see if you think she's still lying to you. If she is, don't deal with her.
I think you should go speak to a 23-year-old woman who just got her degree. She's like, so what makes you feel like stuff? You know, and it's $300 an hour.
Yeah.
And Adam convinces you to do it. He's like, I really think you'd benefit. I'm like, motherfucker, you don't know anything about anybody.
You're Adam?
Yes.
He tries to get you to go to
My
therapy?
only friend.
He tries to get you to go to therapy?
He did for a while.
Did it work? Did you go?
No, I paid some Indian guy like $350 to sit there, and then it's like, it's gonna take you, like, you're playing catch up on 33 years of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have to pay you all that time. I should get 33 years of therapy for free up front, and then once, you know what I mean?
Until you're caught up to where you are now. So now
Imagine if you went to the fucking mechanic and you had to pay them for the hour, right, to work on. You have to pay them for, you know, before they touch anything, and it takes 9 years to explain what the problem is with your car, and they're charging you for all of that time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like, can't you just look at me? You know, can I say one thing and you're like, oh, that's how it should work.
Yeah, where they fix you with, I got it. 1 hour, you're done. I know what's wrong with you.
Yeah, and well, you know, there probably is a therapist that can work. Like, there's probably. Well, I'm sorry. This isn't Cam. This is
No, Cam is gone. This is, what is your name, sir? Did we ever get it?
Officer, Sergeant, Detective, Inspector General.
Sherlock.
Yeah.
No, Brendan.
Brendan. We didn't get that.
Commodore Brendan. What did Commissioner Brendan? Officer
Brendan.
Officer Brendan. That's a nice name. That's
Yeah.
a charge. I can't imagine an Officer Brendan ever killing anybody.
No, it seems like a very friendly. All right, you
Yeah.
had too much to drink. I'll get you home.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's a nice.
Okay.
Officer Brendan's a nice man.
There should be a therapist you could go to and be like, yeah, so this lady, we dated, she cheated on me. She still won't tell me who the father is. She lies about it all the time. My family hates her. Should I continue dating this woman? And then they would be able to be like, okay, well, is your favorite color orange or blue? And then you're like, well, I guess it's orange. Then they're like, yeah, don't do it because you're fucked.
You're saying one question that can kind of tell them
they have
everything
one
they need
kind
to know.
of thing,
Yeah.
you know, like.
See, my issue is I know the answer. I'm just
Yeah. You don't like the answer.
one of the difficult plunges. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You don't need a professional for this.
thing,
It's very
but
simple. She's lying to you. You know she's lying to you. Do you want to put up with that or not?
Yeah, and then people will say, if you go online and ask this kind of question, people will be like, well, obviously, that person doesn't respect you and there's the right person out there for you. Now, that's not true either. I mean, for the majority of people, it's not. You'll go find another bad relationship or whatever.
Another wrong person.
Yeah, another wrong person. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like, if you don't have to, what's the commitment there? I mean, why not? Maybe it's kind of shitty, but so go ahead. Yeah, take the quote unquote plunge, but keep your eyes open. Somebody else comes along.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Say, hey, look, yeah, sorry.
No,
but,
absolutely.
yeah.
What would you do? Would you trust her again or no? And have you ever been cheated on?
I have been cheated on. I don't know. I don't really think about relation. I think that's my problem is that I'm kind of like, the older I get, the more isolated my internal world becomes. And then I'll be in relationships and then I drive people insane because I'm not really there.
Right.
I think that's I think I would drive a woman to the point of cheating on me and then they would tell me and then I'd be like, oh, hey, do you think they shot Wicked 4 3D and that's why the backgrounds looked kind of flat? Well, no, and then they would just be pulling their hair out and they'd kill themselves.
Because, that wasn't getting what they wanted.
And then I'd sit there in the apartment with their, their blood's leaking out of their skull and I'd say, well, I guess I won.
Yeah, you did win.
I didn't even know I was playing, but I guess I won.
The real win would be if you got the answer for the Wicked question and then she shot herself.
I feel like I belong in a zoo. I think if I had any kind of companionship, it should be something. They should find another. It would have to be a woman that looks exactly like me, but speaks Chinese. Like the way they try to make the pandas breed, and it doesn't work. They'd have to trick me with puppets into fucking. And then I'd be like, why are you doing this? And they're like, because we don't want to pay China another $10 million for people to just stare at you.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that applies to your situation, Brendan, but
we hope it helps.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Thank you, Brendan. Good luck.
No, man, I appreciate it.
Good
See you guys
luck.
later. Good luck, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's so great. Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck with whatever the fuck this podcast is. It's really awful as you get older watching your behavior not change. And you see it coming down the line and you're just going to fuck something up and you just can't stop it.
Yeah.
You're powerless.
It's going to happen.
Mr. Norton?
Yes, sir. And you're on with me and Nick Mullen.
Nick Mullen, right on.
How are you?
Buddy, I love you bits, both of you.
Thank
I'm
you.
really nervous, but...
Don't be nervous.
So
It's
I
fine.
disagree.
I'm
I think you should be
24.
nervous.
Oh,
You're
no.
talking to two people you admire.
Oh.
A little nervous is healthy.
Absolutely, man.
Don't be
Well,
overconfident.
I'll
I'm
tell you what.
24.
I've been ruining
I'm
every one of
getting
these phone
engaged.
calls.
I disagree. I think you are
I'm
giving
getting
pretty
engaged.
sage advice. Hello.
What's your name? Why are we not getting names?
We expect them just to say it, but that's also my lack of
my-
professionalism. What is your name, sir? Caller, you're on the air.
I apologize.
It's okay.
No, it's not your fault. It's,
I'm Luke. I'm Luke
Hey, Luke.
Grandside. All
Hey,
right.
hey, Luke. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. You
Eid
clipped or
Mubarak,
unclipped?
brother Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Unclipped. Big fat Maltese hog, my friend.
Good for you. Good for you. Good. Nice girthy hog. Attaboy. What's on your mind?
I got fifth row tickets to Toronto, and I'm gonna propose, man. I kind of want to make that happen.
I'm already married. I'm being cute. So you're coming to my gig in Toronto. That's not until July.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so you're gonna propose, and would you like me
So,
to
you
help
know.
you somehow?
Yeah, I know. Like, fuck, you know? She's not gonna listen to this shit, so...
You know what would be
Thanks, that's a
even
confidence
better?
booster.
Just
Like,
get
Will there
propose.
be like a queue?
Well, propose somewhere else, right? And then once your fiance, when she has her bachelorette party, get them front row tickets to Jim's show in Toronto. Send the bachelorette party there.
She'll show you her tits, man.
Yeah, no, because
It'll
that's
mean the world to me.
That's the world. Is you get that is the ideal. Is you have the bachelorette party go to his show, and Jim promises he will personally make the entire show about them and talk to them the entire time. And it just came
all right.
Who's got that penis straw? Who's got that penis straw?
Yeah, right. The penis cookies. I don't know if you, Luke, if you're familiar with the trope of bachelorette parties ruining comedy shows.
Yeah.
But that is so. What do you want advice on? Is like how to propose or like.
I mean, would that be gay as shit if I did it at the show? Like, I want your permission, first and foremost.
Well, when do you want to do
Also,
it? Like, not while
should
I'm on
I-
stage. Not in the middle of a joke. Middle of a punchline, you just stand up and get on one
Not
knee.
in the middle of a joke, exactly.
When would you like to do it, sir?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, fucking, maybe at the end or some shit. Then again, that's self-centered and gay.
Okay.
I think you should. You know what would actually be cute is
But-
if you found a reason to leave the show. You know what I mean? Like if you found a way, you go to the show together, and you're like, they're like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then like we don't need a show to have a good time, and then you could just drive her out to the edge of town, and then out there you'd be like, hey, what if we got married instead?
Yeah. How nice would that
Instead
be?
of
Drive to Vegas.
What if we got married here at the edge of Toronto? And then, I don't know,
You know, it
out
sounded
past
cool.
the
Like,
Degrassi
yeah,
Museum.
like a few drinks ago.
What's
you're
that?
right. You're right.
You sound a little. Are you drunk, sir?
It was a cool idea.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have a tone where I'm like not serious, but I think that would be kind of cute, right? You fucking leave the show, and you can't make her think you're having a bad time, but something where it's like,
Yeah. And don't sit up front when you get. Cause
Yeah,
you and your girl
public
get up and walk
proposals
out. It
are
looks like
kinda
I'm bombing.
fucked up.
dude, we're on board.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind you doing it, but you got to tell me when you're going to do it. I've had people ask me to do it for them. I've had everything every kind of iteration of this you can imagine, but I just don't know when you want to do it during my show. I just don't want you to stand up and get on one knee
I don't care, man. It would just be really cool if you did it. If you could help me.
at the meet and greet after. That
Oh,
would be
yeah.
One-
better.
I guess Schultz did it. What is that?
Oh,
Honestly, it seems like looking at this, because look, this has 3 million views, Jim. And this is why Andrew Schultz is worth probably $250 million.
Yeah, he's had a good year.
Because you say, oh, I want to do my proposal at your show, and the instinct is to say, no, don't do it. I think you should let this guy come on stage, make sure it's filmed, and you'd be like, oh, this.
not on stage, you crazy fuck. No way.
Well,
That's just
hold on, that's not
ridiculous.
That's
No,
actually a
no,
pretty
no,
good
you do it.
suggestion.
You do it on stage. You get a wife out of it, and Jim.
I get a clip.
Jim gets the clip that could lead him to the type of success
Would you let me do that?
that
Would
multi-billionaire
you let me do that?
Andrew Schultz
Yes,
has.
that has evaded me thus
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
The type of success that has evaded me consistently for 34 years. Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz money.
Yeah.
That's what we're after here.
If
It's
you
been
let
done
me do
before.
that, I would fucking be honored, Jimmy.
Okay, sir, why don't you do this? You can email me. You know my email, and we'll figure it out.
Now Hannah Berner's done it also. Now Hannah Berner only got 14,000 views. I wonder why that is.
Probably 'cause the way she shot it. She shot it
Yeah,
in kind of in
it's the
Instagram mode.
Yeah, the phone. Maybe it's because it was on the phone.
All right, thanks for the call, sir. I appreciate
All
it.
right, then, hey,
Godspeed.
congratulations on
Yeah.
your life.
You gonna get married or no? Would you do it?
Like,
Like, are you really bad at relationship? Like, I'm not good at them until this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't really understand. It seems like it's just a like a Social Security benefits question. I don't understand the utility of it.
Of being married?
Yeah, I don't. What does it do?
I mean, well, for me, she was from another country, so we kind of had to.
Right,
get her in the
exactly.
country. was
There might be a
legit
legal
Yeah.
reason or something, But other than that, no, I'm fine. Just
Yeah, I was never gonna do it, and I'm like, I'm okay with it, but it's like, I mean, if I didn't,
it's
have
the
to,
same.
I wouldn't have.
It's like it's like no one my age can like buy a house to live in. You know what I mean? And that was the thing. You're
Yeah.
supposed to do that at some point. So
Yeah.
it's like, what's this? What is that? Now there's this other thing. Everything feels. You don't own anything. You can't own a house. You can't own a lady.
Well,
It would be yeah. To purchase a woman and fly her here just seems like, yeah, I don't see myself doing that.
Oh, it was worth it though.
Yeah.
It was worth it. I had spent so much here. Just the airfare,
What country
the
is she
lawyers,
from?
Norway.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you?
Not women here are not white enough.
Did you convert to like Norse mythology?
We are both we're both kind of Wiccans. Yeah, we're both Wiccans. We're good witches.
Okay, yeah, good.
You didn't know I was married? I thought you knew.
No, I didn't do. I don't see anyone.
I know.
And it's not even like it's not like I don't want to. I literally have just wasted like 6 years just like just with the same like what if I got the new iPhone or I don't know, like I don't know what's going on in my head, but time has just moved so quickly, and I don't like my brain just doesn't work anymore.
What's happening?
I don't know. I think maybe I'll just blame it on COVID or something. I'll say I got fucked up my head, or maybe just doing too much cocaine or something. I have no idea. But
Your show's a hit.
no, it's not. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, sometimes when it comes out, people like it. But
Do you guys do it every week?
the podcast, we ended up having to continue to pod because here's the problem: is that we did like becoming a podcaster or an influencer or whatever you want to call it. We were happy to catch that wave when it happened.
Yeah.
But then you fall into the trap of being like a content creator, which means I need to have something out every week, which was fine during Cumtown. I could do that for a couple of years, but I always like projects that have a beginning and an end.
Yeah.
And then Cumtown ended, and then we wanted to do this new thing, but it was never really feasible to do it exactly the way like we kind of wanted to every week. And so it was like, maybe we'll do some things that are like a proof of concept and then try to sell it. I don't know anything about fucking selling a TV show, and then there were strikes, so that never happened. And then we fell back into podcasting just because it's like we have an audience that pays for, something.
Yeah.
And then it's just, okay, well, here I am podcasting again, but in a room that costs, like $8,000 a month. It's like, it's just, it felt like, kind of like falling sort of backwards. So I have to rethink my whole career in its entirety because I've made enough money to be comfortable, I guess.
Yeah.
But I would prefer what's creatively fulfilling is to figure out how to go back to working on a per project basis, not on you got to get something out this week because, I don't like that.
Do you get bored if it's a success? Because everything you do is funny, and you're
it has nothing to do with the success or that it's boring. It's like things need to have a beginning and an end.
You want to know when it's
Imagine if you were a chef and like you cooked to no end, that you were making a meal and your job was to continually add ingredients into the pot and nothing ever came out and it was never finished. It's like that would drive you fucking insane.
So you like to know.
And that's what being a podcaster is.
When it's done.
Yeah, I want something to be done.
An end.
There's a goal in mind. I'm making something. One thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like the idea of like getting all the, like when you were looking for all the furniture, and I remember when you were doing that, you were sending me pictures of like the set and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You like the process of, okay, it's I'm birthing this thing, it's happening, and then it's gonna fucking
die.
Yeah,
and then from the beginning too, the get go, it was like there was like a little carve out, like a place where I could play around with like fucking around with cameras and figuring out how to shoot stuff and learn that because like ideally I'd like to you always how can you level up? It's like 10 years ago all I could do was write a blog or record something or maybe draw something. But, if I've done well enough now that I can get somebody to give me some money to shoot something, I want to know that I can at least execute if that happens. And so that was like, this show was just sort of a playground for me to do that. And at the same time, Adam did want to interview people. And so it was like, okay, well, we can make this both. It doesn't have to be a format you can sell anybody because it's ours and we have the money to do it. So, it was kind of like just getting it in place, getting it where it's like this can continue on kind of indefinitely. But it was always, I imagined that I would, either move on to something else, once it got to the point where it kind of is now, frankly. So for me, I guess I got to, figure out what's next. And it could be nothing. It could be that now Stav said the most, I don't know if it would be profound really, but
poignant.
Yeah, not even. There's nothing poignant about it. One time he goes, one time we were, but he goes. It was when we started making money with Cumtown. He's like, yeah, now basically we get to be our own rich parents. And that's like kind of the way he thought about it. And he was wise. He invested his money in, shooting a special by himself, self-producing it and all that. I was like, I'm not going to be dumb. I'm buying a bunch of fucking weird Chinese cryptocurrencies. And yeah.
How much? What question are you sickest of? Because I mean, I get them from ONA and all that stuff. There's got to be a question that you're like, ugh, every time.
No, I don't get any questions. I'm pretty much isolated. Sorry, we kind of derailed things.
No, it's fine. I mean, who cares? Do people ask you about like, well, come to, or they ask you these questions? You're like,
no,
done.
at shows, after shows, people are usually pretty like nice, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't like the phenomena of being a public figure. So it's not any kind of question or any criticism that I may see. It's just that, like, the attention exists at all.
Could you go see yourself just producing stuff and going on and do it without being in front of the camera? Like
that would be sort of ideal.
What do you want to do next?
I have a couple of things. I have things I'm working.
Is it in video or audio only?
Yeah, it'd be movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I admire you because you're like a guy who does shit. Like you conceptualize something and you do it. Like I'm good at thinking things through, but it never goes anywhere. Like I'll think of it and I'm just not good at fucking birthing it and making it happen. And like you, Louis,
yeah, nobody really. I think there's probably very few people.
You and Louis J. Gomez are the two guys.
Yeah.
Who will think of something.
A lot of people, if you think about really just confident people, it's me and Louis J. Gomez.
But he does start stuff and get it done.
Like the stuff he starts is like, I'm going to make my own Lunchables. I got my idea for a type of Lunchables. I checked. They don't have it yet. It's 2 hams and no cracker. And you're like, Louis, you can't. That's not a business idea.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair point.
My favorite Louis, and I've said it before, but Louis trying to make his own sauna. Is he tried to there was a sauna half built in his house, and he tried to finish it or something. He messed up the wiring. Of all the things Louis should not be doing, figuring out how to heat part of his home to 185 degrees
so he can get in it.
Yeah, right.
So it's only for him. He wasn't trying to start a whole new line of these things. He's just trying to do it for himself.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It wasn't like he was inventing a type of sauna.
No, it was just something he wanted to do for his house.
In his house, yeah.
It'd probably cheaper to buy one than risk fucking burning your house down and the insurance going.
The Beast Games.
Yeah, his fucking people contacted me. I got a DM from Mr. Beast's marketer
asking if you wanted some of his chocolates.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
God damn, and I'm so stupid. I want to be included so bad.
Yeah.
I fucking gave him my address.
No, it's an Indian guy, dude.
And never sent me any of his chocolates.
It's a sneaky Indian man.
He's with him though. I think he's the guy with Mr. Beast.
Do you want some Beast chocolate?
And I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
And literally just so happy to be asked that I fucking sent him my address.
Yeah.
And he just hosted the biggest game show in game show history on Amazon.
Who did?
Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah, him. But, I mean, this guy who said he represents him, and I'm just a fucking dope.
Uh-huh.
And I literally sent my address to some person because he was verified.
So there's no way that this game show is bigger than, Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune.
Price is Right?
Yeah.
It has the biggest cash prize of $5 million.
That's the biggest? I'm surprised that's the biggest. Because 20 years ago, we already had Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It was every night. There was 4 people that could win $1 million. What if there was one night where they hit it and it was just everybody was on and they're like, we're fucked.
Yeah, we don't have this. See if everybody goes to the bank for their money. It's like fucking A Wonderful Life. They all show up for their cash and they don't have it.
Did anyone ever win that game? Who wants?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How much did Howie Mandel give away?
Oh, his
was Howie's
suit. It's called the Dangerous Suitcase. Oh, sorry, it's Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal.
I thought it was the Dangerous Suitcase.
That's actually a better name for it.
Yeah.
All right, 2 people have won $1 million.
Okay. Jessica Robinson and Tamara Rodriguez.
I think these are kind of set up so you don't win
the
$1 million. I don't think they want to give it.
Maybe they can buy themselves a normal name with $1 million. Tamara Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's a mother who wanted some attention.
Yeah.
Name my kid something a little bit different.
You
don't. Oh, I'll ask you that.
It's a sort of it's like a prophetic today. I don't know what Rogers, and tomorrow.
Today Gonzalez, tomorrow Rodriguez.
Well, today Rogers, tomorrow Rodriguez. It's about demographics shifting. It's the world.
Okay, yeah, it's a statement.
Yeah, the world's changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want children, Nick?
All my children have been killed.
Oh, I'm sorry
Already.
to hear that. Or
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear that if you don't like kids.
Oh no, I don't dislike children. I don't know what to do with them. I just said to be around children on Christmas, and they, like they come up to me and they're like 3 years old and they're showing me their Christmas presents, and I go, yeah.
But you don't care.
Well, I don't know what to say to a
Right.
3-year-old. They're like, oh, look, and I'm like, yep, just pretty. That's all. Yeah.
Are you interested in them though? Like I can't be interested in kids.
I just kind of absorb, I think, energy. So I like being around kids because it's like they can do their own thing and then I benefit from it. I'm like a house plant, basically. You
just kind of take in.
Yeah, when the kids are playing and they're having, especially on the holidays or Christmas rather, maybe Kwanzaa. I don't know.
Sure.
Children play on
Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa. Yeah, Hanukkah. There's no there's no Hanukkah games or anything.
There probably are, right?
There's dreidel. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a song around it.
come on.
Yeah.
Year of the Snake coming up. It's just year of the dragon is coming to an end.
So wait, all your kids have been killed. Do you mean a few trips to the clinic?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Against my wishes.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I showed up with a turban on. I said,
You were ready to do it.
We're putting a halt to this, but it was not my choice.
No?
Yeah.
Did they tell you before or after?
Before.
I'm going to do this?
Yeah.
And you got to pay half?
I don't know. Sometimes you got to be honest with yourself, because it's like, it would be. I feel like the people that end up with kids in a situation where they don't want to have a kid, it's like a woman will be like, I'm pregnant, and I don't know if I can keep it or not, and then the guy will be like, look, you got to take care of this, right? Like, I can't deal with this in my life right now. My career is going well, I can't be like tied down. And then the woman's like, well, it's not your choice. I am going to have the kid.
Yeah.
But if the woman is like, I'm pregnant, and the man's like, yeah, all right, that's fine, whatever you want to do.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Then the woman's like, oh, this guy's retarded. This guy's the most irresponsible person. And they're like, yeah, I come over and sit on the couch, I guess, or you can just have the baby on the couch if you want.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. I'm fine. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I could get rid of the. Well, I'm not getting rid of anything, but he could.
I'll move the ottoman.
We could. How big is a crib, anyways? You can put it over by the litter box, and then they're like, yeah, I have to get an abortion.
Yeah, because this guy's an idiot and I can't fucking deal with this guy. And he's not going to pay me what I need to raise this thing.
Yeah. Well, it's not about me not paying. It's about the Patreon subscribers paying.
That's true.
So I wouldn't, I mean, I guess you could say I'm, kind of forking the money over, but it's like, will people tolerate this forever? When does it stop being funny? My estimation was 5 years ago.
You think so?
Yeah. So I don't know.
There was an escort I knew who I blew a load inside of. I couldn't help it. It was just like one of those things where you're in
An
the
escort,
moment.
that's nice. So a Faye Dunaway type, so like a cigarette holder.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. You're very a classy lady. And I told her I loved her.
He said, "Oh, you're from Norway. How interesting."
Oh no! Well, she's not getting pregnant anyway.
Yeah.
That would be the least of my worries. This one could get pregnant, and she didn't with me. But then I saw her like 2 years later, and she was pregnant. And I'm like, "What happened? And like, who is it?" And she's like, "Oh, it's a client." And she gets pregnant on purpose, and then like tells him how much she'll get the abortion for. So I fucking blew a load in somebody. I avoided a lot of financial disasters by just no actions of my own, just good luck.
Yeah.
But she would have fucking jacked me up for however much, and she's like, the guy won't pay for it, so she's gonna have it.
Yeah, but I mean, they cost a fixed amount of money. It's not like she could be like, oh yeah, the doctor wants $80 million for the abortion.
No, but but the guy wouldn't pay, so she's gonna just.
I would be like, oh, I guess. Damn, I had no idea it was that much.
She said he was stupid.
Yeah.
No, she charges. She wants a little something.
The stupid millionaire.
There's a finder's fee for getting the abortion.
That's the thing. That's the scariest part. And now we're learning it more than ever. Now with like guys like Elon and stuff that are just he's the richest man in the world, and this guy's just a bumbling doofus. Just what an embarrassing guy to be, getting into fights with people over immigrants, and it's like, we didn't want your opinion in the first place. And if you had more money than anybody else, you could protect yourself from that.
Comedians
How could
ruined
you-
him. Because he wants to be like a comic. When you see the way comics talk about speech and all that, like he wants to
doesn't-
do that.
I don't think he even wants to be like a comic. He wants to be like a guy that posts cool memes on Reddit, which is like, that's like what an Indian teenager aspires to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bizarre.
I mean, have you seen his dumb puns and all this stuff? And whatever. I don't really, I don't really care. I mean, it's a trite point, I guess, to dog pile on Elon. But, yeah, I mean, that's scary that there's a guy with just millions and millions of dollars just blowing a load in an escort. And he's like, I don't know how much abortion costs. And this guy's like fucking writing the laws.
yeah.
He goes up to Albany and he's like, yeah, I don't think there should be free parking on the street. And that's all the thought that went into it. And we just accept that. We're like, oh, yeah, of course I got to get a ticket every week. We would have anarchy otherwise. It would be chaos out there.
Him blowing a load, though, is not bad. Me blowing a load was stupid because I have a finite amount of money.
Yeah.
He has an infinite amount. So him
Well,
blowing
that
a load's
makes
not
it
going to
more-
cost him anything.
That makes it more irresponsible, not the act of him blowing the load, but that he has all that power.
But also the money is never going to affect him. Like, no matter what they want, raise the kid, take all the nothing is going to affect him. With me, I mean, it would have been a big problem.
But my idea, we're going to make it so that we do New Year's every day.
Is that Ryan Seacrest?
No, that's, I think, Elon Musk.
No.
I don't remember what he sounds like.
I don't either.
Oh, hey, it's me, Elon.
Yeah, it's Elon Musk.
Hey, it's me. How you doing? It's me, Elon Musk.
That's a better Ryan Seacrest.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. What if he talked like that?
I would like him more.
Yeah. Happy fucking New Year, you piece of shit.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm Dark Ryan Seacrest.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think you're a better actor than you give
My
yourself
thing
credit
is,
for.
I suck cock on camera, but in secret, I got a wife and 3 kids. We go to church on Sunday.
That's the joke.
No one knows about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one knows about
I'm shelving. I'm in the dark closet.
it. Yeah, I'll suck cock on camera, but then when you catch me, I'm just behaving normally,
Yeah.
being a good boy.
Yeah. I was imagining somebody involved in the Wicked production living a life like that.
Did you see Wicked?
Like a guy that's one of the producers on Wicked. I did see it. And he's like, yeah, guys, another great day at work, And then he's like sweating bullets, and he gets off work and he goes home to his wife, and she's like, how was it? And he's like, I think I'm nailing it, dude.
Yeah.
I think I can keep this job.
So you think that he acts like a blatant homosexual?
What's that?
He acts like a blatant
Oh
homosexual.
yeah, goes to work. And
Yeah.
It's just really hamming it up, and then they get to the end of it, and he's like, "I have something to tell you guys. I've been straight the whole time."
Yeah,
They're like,
I love
"That's
pussy."
fine. You're fucking managing a budget. I don't.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care at all."
He thought he had to do that just to be liked and to get the gig.
Yeah, he's like, "But I don't understand. You guys have all the power now, and you're not using it against us in the same way that we did for years."
Yeah.
And he's like, maybe that's sort of the story of Wicked itself. And they're like, no, not really. That's kind of not what the movie's about,
But it's a nice thought.
yeah.
How is Goldblum in it?
I mean, he's Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I preferred him in Death Wish.
Yeah. You have a wish, maybe. You
Mm.
want to know what you've got? A wish for me? Bring it to the wizard. Maybe I'll make it happen. Maybe we'll get you a set of wings, perhaps, for your monkey. Is this a monkey or a primate? What's the difference? Does anybody know? Who cares?
Who's that?
That's Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's me. It's Ryan. It's me. It's Ryan Seacrest. It's me. It's Ryan Seacrest. Come on in.
Yeah, I don't really have any interest in it. Did you see it because you wanted to see it, or because you wanted to?
I wanted to see it.
You thought it'd be interesting.
Yeah, I kind of, I don't know. I there was no way it wasn't going to be fun.
Did you see the play?
I did not. The musical.
Ah.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a play. It's a musical.
Do you like musicals or plays in general? I don't like them.
Occasionally, I mean, it's like, I don't. Yeah, once in a while, I pretend I'm on like a field trip.
Yeah, and you have to just kind of go and sit through it and then leave.
Yeah. My aunt took my grandma to Matilda.
Which is, I don't know what
like
that is.
10 years ago. Matilda? The story about the little girl. She's the only little girl that knows how to read. And so naturally she's abused for it.
Oh, of course.
But yeah. It's Roald Dahl. He's Norwegian, I guess. Don't look that up.
And now, is that something that you want to see or no?
What?
Roald Dahl.
I went to go. My aunt took my grandma, and she was like, "Do you want to come? I'm taking grandma to see." And I was like, "Sure, get me a ticket. I'll come to Matilda."
And
It
what
was great. There was kids just fucking throwing candy all over the place.
It's a kid's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have the patience for it.
You don't have patience.
We went to an opera. It was like, and we didn't realize when we bought the tickets. I wanted to see one. I'd never been to an opera, so I'm like, let me just go to a fucking opera. And it was a 4.5 hour production.
Yeah, but the opera's different.
It was awful.
Yeah.
We got through one act.
Yeah.
And then that's one reason I like my wife. She's like, this sucks.
Well, it's a form of entertainment from before people had like showers.
Yeah.
Or a bath or a change of clothes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It goes back away. Yeah.
Right. And like underwear was like a wooden peg that you like plugged yourself with. You know what I mean? Like a splintery
wooden peg.
Like, oh, I got to put my underwear on.
Yeah.
It's time to insert this splintery piece of pine directly into my asshole as a luxury.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. The richer people had it.
And yeah. And then go to the opera. You know, so I don't understand why we're still doing that.
No, I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was boring. Like I was like, I didn't fucking like it. I mean, I just didn't understand the attraction to it. I didn't care about the story. It was just a bunch of fat women. It just wasn't good.
The opera.
The opera.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Wicked.
No, I didn't see that, but they at least look, from what I've seen, relatively attractive.
Yeah. Yeah, she's green. She's not black. That's interesting.
The black woman paints herself green.
Well, she doesn't paint herself. The character is green.
Right.
So there's a black woman under, in the same way that Darth Vader is black. Because a black, you know, you wouldn't say Darth Vader's black. You wouldn't say
David Prowse is white, though.
David Prowse is white, but you don't see him at all. The only
Do you ever see
on-camera representation we have of Darth Vader is the voice
of James Earl
of
Jones.
George Floyd, James George Floyd. And that's why he needs help breathing.
Oh, okay, yeah. This I've seen.
Yeah, the witch is green.
Yeah, I don't really have any. I don't really have any desire to see it. I got to expand myself a little bit.
I kind of like, you know, I mean, I'm an idiot. I was really excited about the new Wallace and Gromit.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, buddy, they
What
got
is
a whole new Wallace and Gromit movie. It's out now.
Ah,
Just came out.
Pixar?
No, well, I don't think it's a kids show.
No, that looks like a kid's.
I think it's just made out of clay. I mean, there's adult themes in there, like revenge.
Oh,
You know, I don't think
Sure.
children really understand.
deception,
Deception, being
thievery.
being British, yeah, crime.
Oh, they're
Different
British. I didn't know
stuff.
they're
Yeah,
British.
they're British. Yeah, that's kind of what makes it good.
Well, it looks phenomenal.
If it were American, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd really be into it. I guess that would be after, because you would have been probably in your early 20s when that came out.
When did it come out?
88.
I was 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that would have been weird if you were. You know,
it would have been
22.
creepy.
You and Voss hanging out, smoking crack. Be like, you
At a
want to
drive-in.
You want to go watch Clay? You want to go take a look at some fucking British Clay?
Hello.
All right, so I got a two-parter here. And first off, huge fucking fan, Jim.
Thank you.
But I'm a new comic, and things are a little different now, and I can't really get spots because I don't know, I guess too dark, a little offensive. And I'm not trying to be, it's just the way I write.
Have you tried skin
And
bleaching?
I don't know if it's... Maybe I should try that. But
Continue,
yeah,
sir.
I don't know.
Just
Should I
kidding.
just keep... Should I... My main thing is...
Okay,
I'm
thanks for
trying to
calling.
get spots on one stage.
Yes, go
So
ahead.
yeah, do I just keep hammering these out at open mics, or do I sprinkle in a couple jokes that I don't really believe in, and just so I can get more stage time? Because I mean, the open mics around here are only a couple minutes, and yeah, it's easier to write on stage. But yeah, I don't know which direction I should go in.
I mean, I would guess, I don't know. The open mic scene, I'm so unfamiliar with the open mic scene in New York. It's been so many years.
Are you in New York?
No, I'm in California.
Oh.
Well, there's enough spots there. People do comedy in laundromats in California. There's enough places there to do
I don't know if that really exists
what those
anymore.
those weird little places where they're doing stand up.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
the laundromats.
Yeah, and all
a
these
lot of
weird
that.
weird places that they're doing gigs.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've never done them, but what's your
but
question, sir?
usually. Yeah,
His
I'll
question
do
is
jokes.
his
and-
question is, should he write clean material so that he can get spots? I would say probably.
Yeah, it
Why
helps a
not?
little. To be able to do it helps.
If it's preventing you from actually getting spots, if you're going to open mics and you're going up and people don't like you because you're like, you ever notice how, like Chinese people are pieces of shit or whatever you're saying.
Right.
I would drop all of the anti-Chinese stuff that you've been doing.
Yeah.
Because I think that's probably
Noted.
rubbing, at the very least, the Chinese people the wrong way. And so if your question is, how do I make more Chinese friends? I would say, maybe
Go after the Koreans.
Yeah, start respecting their culture a little bit more.
Yeah, avoid the Chinese, go after the Koreans. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, fella.
Oh, boy. Well, I hope I gave you something here.
Nick, I find you to be a very, very enjoyable listen.
Oh, thanks.
I really like how your brain works.
I don't know if it does anymore.
No, it does. I think you're. I just think you're a fascinating guy, and I love how you think.
Well, thanks.
And
Jim.
I love
that's high praise.
what directions you go in, and
from the man himself.
So I appreciate you coming on.
No, thanks for having me. It's nice, and it was a nice little walk over from the studio.
Oh yeah, you are kind of by here. Are you guys taping today or no?
No, I don't even know where Adam is. I think he's engaged now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's been gone for.
There's a caller.
Oh, hey,
hey, sorry, we didn't know you were on. What's your name?
Hey.
Jeff. Jeff.
Okay, sir.
Cal, like from Titanic.
Yeah, is it a C or a K?
It's a C. It's a C followed by a U, N, and a T.
Yes, sir. You could have just said it was a C with a cap. I would have gotten it.
Like from Titanic.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What do you?
I don't know. I just I happened to just bring up YouTube and see you guys were offering the phone number.
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't expect to get.
Are you a 72-year-old man with autism?
Yeah.
Well, I was on YouTube here and I saw a phone number, and my family got me a laptop for Christmas, and I'm trying to figure out how to use it here, and I saw a phone. I figure I'd give it a call, and it just says, "Am I speaking with the internet now, or what's going on here?"
No, what's really weird, Nick, is that I only got your information because I follow Jimmy.
Yeah.
And
well, this isn't my show. This is Jim's show.
Yeah, this is my show, but I appreciate the explanation as to how you got from A to B to C.
Oh, well, it's Jimmy's show. Well, fuck you, Nick.
That's
we don't need that kind of language, sir.
You can't go wrong with me. A guy that's just dialing numbers he sees on YouTube is my kind of guy, no matter what. That could not be
crazy.
More up my alley than
I
just
was
spending a Friday afternoon dialing phone numbers.
I know. I was trying to call a phone sex line, and I ended up with you two fuckers.
All right,
Do those still exist? The phone,
No,
the 1-900 number?
No, there's no need for them.
Can you imagine how much it would suck? Because there's got to be women that were like probably pretty fucking hot that were like doing that, and you make bullshit money back in the 90s, and now you can do it on the internet with OnlyFans and make a shit ton of money, and they're like, well, now I'm old as shit.
Yeah, but a lot of them were fat and awful. They did a lot of shows on like how awful these women with nice voices were.
That's so funny that was like a 60 minutes, like calling hot women to talk to them, but finding out a lot of them are actually busted as shit. Are American consumers being scammed?
Yeah, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
It was like on Maury. It was
a telescopic lens into some fat bitch's house, just a trailer park. There was a single wide trailer. She's lying to people, this fat pig.
Yeah, they did that. They brought out
Let's
the guy.
ruin her life.
And they brought out the woman. Well, she knew, and they brought her out on like Maury or whatever that he'd been talking to, and he just couldn't believe that she was a fucking slob.
What a rude way to treat those women.
Yeah,
hard
they
workers.
deserve better.
I've been rewatching Deadwood.
I got through season 1 of that. And season 2, I don't think I ever. It was only one season of that. I think I watched.
I think there was 2 seasons. I might be misremembering, but I felt like there was 2 seasons, and then they postponed the 3rd season or something. So I remember watching the first 2 seasons and then not seeing the final season.
Yeah, I think it was too expensive.
No, yeah, I'm wrong. Yeah, my recollection was that it got hit by the writer's strike or something, and that it was delayed for a year, but I guess not.
Oh, maybe it did. That's when it happened. That's when, like, I think it lost season 4.
Breaking Bad did. I mean, I remember that. I watched the first season of Breaking Bad. Oh shit! I just
you're missing gems from this guy on the phone,
shit
too.
my pants, folks. If you're just tuning in,
Yeah.
accidentally shit all over the floor, and the police are on the way.
And the dog is eating it. Like,
yeah, the dog's eating the shit.
Am
now.
I still?
Yeah,
No,
sorry. Yeah,
we disconnected you.
No.
You can still hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
still hear you. And so you had a question.
Oh, okay.
You're calling in for
I just
advice
wanted
on
to-
something.
Listen,
Yeah.
I know. Listen, you and Jimmy are so much funnier and wittier than I'll ever be. And I made the mistake of trying to call in to make jokes.
Oh, sorry, that was a
But
mistake.
I
I think
did-
this was a great call.
Look, no. Sorry, we can
Nick,
barely
you
we can barely hear you.
deservedly- Oh, Nick, you deservedly cut me down.
I did not cut you down.
Not
I don't.
intentionally.
This
We
has
don't
been a
do that
problem.
here.
People misread my tone. Feel like every caller, they've been like, "What should I get my wife for her birthday?" I'm like, "I don't know, something nice." And they're like, "Oh, geez, sorry, I said anything." And I'm like, "What did I do?
That's vicious.
What did I say?"
Well, no, the only reason I said that.
He did accuse you of autism.
I-
In fairness, yeah.
You deservedly,
I did,
you
but
deservedly
I meant
set
that
me
in
my
I meant
place.
that in an endearing way. I
Yes.
was imagining, like a guy.
Oh yeah, no, it was very. It was
A guy
it
that
was
works at like a
loving
garden
funny.
center or something. What I do is I
Yeah, absolutely.
I-
like I said, you deservedly. But I called in
yeah.
to tell Jimmy
Uh-huh.
how much he has given me joy over the years.
Well, I appreciate
And
that.
and you're saying I ruined that.
And Nick did kind of hit you with you
sorry.
sound really old and
Well, he did.
autistic.
It wasn't that you sounded
basically-
old. It was the mental image of a man using YouTube for the first time and seeing a phone number and saying to himself, "Whoa,
Yeah, no, I
boy,
did.
well, geez, I guess I'll call this phone number."
Yeah,
here,"
Nick
you
is
know?
basically saying your
I know,
behavior was
and
the
you know what?
behavior
It's
of an
not the
older
behavior.
man.
It's just the way you said it. We were riffing together.
Oh yeah, I deserve. Believe me,
It's
I
not.
deserve for
It's
you
not
to
a matter
fuck
of
me.
deserve. I'm not trying to cut anyone
Yeah.
down.
This is
did.
spinning out of control.
This is why I have to be locked. I can't deal with it because I get.
Hey,
I'm
listen, I'm
misunderstood.
gonna tell you something, you motherfucker.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead, sir.
No,
Hit
go
back.
for it.
Hit
I don't
back,
care.
sir.
We're having a good time.
Hit
No,
back.
no. I was just joking because Jimmy said it's spinning out of control, so I was going to be the out of control guy. but
Be the
that's
out of
stupid.
control
Be
guy.
out-
Let's see what
be
that
the
looks
out of
like.
control
What's
guy.
that look like? I'd like to see it.
We'll all pretend
wanna
to
see
be. We'll all pretend to be Deadwood characters. So I'll be. You can be.
yeah.
You can be Jack McCall, and I'll be Charlie
I
Utter.
Can I be Swearingen? I want to be Swearingen.
Well, I don't think it'd be fair for any of us to get to be Swearingen.
I don't know the characters. I don't
I
remember.
think.
them,
I
so
think we're all.
Who's my guy?
You could be Calamity Jane. I'll be Charlie Utter, and you can be Trixie.
Can I be the?
I like
can
that.
I be the? Can I be the? That feed people to the pigs.
Yeah. Did they ever call him that on the show? I think they call him a Celestial. I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
They made up.
No, Swearingen called him a.
Oh, okay.
repeatedly.
All right,
Yeah,
sir. Be the out of
Mr.
control
His
guy.
name is Woo. Is the name of the Mr. Woo.
Mhm.
Right? Woo's, and he's got pigs. Now, and this is what I never understood. So, what does he have the pigs for other than eating people? Like, there's no like, you know how like, what is it called when the mafia has a business? They're like, yeah, we fucking
A front.
yeah. Right? Yeah. What is the business of the pigs?
I didn't know. I don't remember the
He's
show.
he's a laundry. He washes clothes, and then he has pigs that eat people. But it's not like you need the pigs to wash clothes.
Well, do they eat people alive, or do they get rid of the evidence?
They get rid of the evidence, but then there's no law there, so there's no reason for it. It seems like they found.
That's what.
Maybe to protect himself from revenge
That's
from
what the
people who
pigs-
are friends of the people he killed.
I don't
That's what
know.
the pigs are there for. The reason why he has the pigs is because the Chinese back then were considered dirty people.
Uh-huh.
So it wasn't weird for him to have pig pen as
Yeah,
opposed
but-
to anybody else having one.
Right.
Right. Well, so you've really.
And that's why he had that.
But they're always presenting in such a way like, we got to take this guy down to Woo's pigs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And they're
that
like,
was-
oh, you mean literally have his pigs eat the body? And then you're
Well,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's easier to get rid of a dead body by a pig eating it than digging a grave.
Yeah, but they do that
Fair
on the
point.
show,
That's
too.
how they pitch it in the
Jack
writers' room.
McCall kills, Bill.
It's just it's
There's
less
a lot of
labor
the-
intensive. to
There's a
feed it
lot
to
that
a
doesn't
pig,
make sense to
know?
me. I really struggle to understand the show. I love it, but and
It's a
Mr.
very
Wu is
well-written
portrayed by Keone Young. That's news to me.
I saw it one season. I don't think I
Can we,
didn't know why. Oh, go ahead, sir. You talking?
Yeah,
It's your
sorry.
show. I apologize. I didn't mean
No,
to interrupt.
sorry, go ahead.
No. It's all about you. Go ahead.
Oh my God,
You're out of
I'm so
control.
glad- I'm so glad that you just busted my balls while we're talking. Go ahead.
No, it's all right. We enjoyed you, sir. Appreciate your
No, wait.
contribution.
You had a question, like, or you called in for advice?
No, he's the guy that just saw the number. He didn't know why he was calling in.
Oh, okay.
Or do you have advice, sir? Now that you've heard
What the-
us talking, there's got to be something we can help you with. You must want to hear us talk about something.
Okay,
How
let
could
me
you
ask
not?
you this.
Uh-huh.
I've been with the same woman for 11 years,
Yeah.
and
Everybody, let me
18
stop you again. Everybody that's called in so far seems like somebody that should be giving me advice. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, me and my wife, we don't know how to dress our children. And I'm like, well, I'm a man child.
Yeah, they're living responsible lives.
I have to get surgery in my mouth again because I refuse to brush my teeth regularly.
What's the matter?
And that I have like severe periodontal disease, and it could just be as simple as not eating a bunch of candy and going to bed without brushing my teeth. But I treat myself to it. I go, and you know what? I'm not brushing my teeth either.
Good for you.
And then I go to bed at 36, and I refuse to stop.
When you were a boy, would they make you brush your teeth, and you're like, "Fuck this," when I'm an adult, not doing it?
No, nobody made me do shit. I just didn't do it.
Just
And I
didn't do
guess I don't know. I think I'm in my head. It's like, what don't I do?
Do you not like it, or is it too time consuming?
I don't want to do fucking shit. I'm like the laziest guy in the world, dude.
But you're not. You work. Everything you do, you put all these projects together, and like you do all the shirts and all this other stuff behind the scenes. Like you're not.
I guess, yeah, I take that back. I'm probably the most productive,
Yeah.
successful person.
Yeah. But it's you and Louis J. Gomez. You're 1A and 1B as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a fucking genius.
They recommend.
you don't lack motivation.
No, but you have to want to do
don't
something.
lack
I guess Nick has to want to do something. If you don't want to brush your teeth, you're not going to brush them. If you want to fucking put a show together, you're going to put a show together.
I don't know. I mean, it's just like, what's the point? They're going to bleed. Anyway, sorry. You've been with the same woman for 11 years.
In the last, and it's been about. Well, we kind of had in and out. She got me removed from the house by police a few times.
Well, this is awesome.
It wasn't. Just by chance.
Yeah.
It wasn't Officer Brendan, was it?
No.
Yeah, you didn't fuck his wife.
I was gonna
nurse.
say Small World.
Yeah, that would have been a nice
Small
coincidence.
world.
we were. There was a point in time, going back a few years, that we drank really heavily together.
Okay.
And
That would be a funny thing to say if you like meet someone with dwarfism. Like no matter what, when
Right.
you go, oh, small world. And they go, what do you mean by that? You're like, I'm sorry? And
No,
then
it
just,
isn't.
yeah, you just move on. Oh, small world.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Jeremy. Oh, small world. What?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Yeah. So anyways, you're here to wash the floors? Yeah. I'm sorry. So okay, so she called the police on you because you guys were alcoholics that beat the shit out of each other.
no, we no, it was never anything physical.
Oh, okay.
That's good news.
It was verbal.
Oh, and you can call the police on.
I don't get. Yeah, and she had me removed from the house.
Why she felt threatened by you?
No, this is what it was. Okay, this is what I'm asking advice about.
Sure, I'll be happy to help
She
you.
called the police, and when the police showed up, she told the police, "Can you get him out of here before I put a knife in his throat?"
All right, specific. So what's your question?
You know.
What's your question?
Well, I thought you
my
said it
question-
never became physical. But
Maybe
no.
in this instance with the cops it didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
but
with
this was
with the cops.
a
No,
Jake
it
and
was
Vicky
verbal. And
episode.
again, she said, yeah, what she said, she called the cops and said, "Can you remove him before I do something bad to him?"
And they should have taken her out, not you.
So, like,
okay.
yeah, and again, like I'm not some huge guy, but I'm a lot bigger than her, so they
Sure.
just asked me to. And I'm very cordial with cops, unlike her.
Yep.
Because I again, after this many years and after all that happening,
Do you have a ladder?
Should I hang myself?
No, you shouldn't hang. You certainly don't hang
No,
yourself.
just kidding, sir.
I would say do something you like. Like for me, it's watch the Wallace and Gromit. Did you know there's a new Wallace and Gromit movie?
Is there?
There is. See, and that's the appropriate response.
It was news to me as well.
Jim didn't know.
No.
Jim doesn't care. I tried explaining it to him. He goes, "What is?"
But you did make me care. I didn't care when you first started.
What is clay? I
roped
don't
me in.
understand. What do you mean claymation? He said he blew up at me. He's like, "What the fuck do you mean claymate? What is that? What the fuck? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Can you please lower your? I don't know why you're screaming.
Take
at me.
a different tone with me. I think you hit me with Davy and Goliath.
It's real. I'm not fucking with you. They use clay and they animate it." And he's like, "What the fuck do you mean they animate clay? What do you mean? What does that mean?"
Are you guys are you too familiar with stop motion?
That's
No.
where This is where this got really testy earlier.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even wade into those territories. But I would if I were you, I would ignore all of that shit and I would go see the Wallace and Gromit movie. And if you don't like brushing your teeth, don't do it. Nobody can tell you shit ever about anything, and that's probably the most important advice anyone will ever get about.
Yeah. No one can tell you shit about anything.
So just don't.
Everybody's
don't take that.
Everybody,
don't take that shit to heart.
These days, everybody only does the things that make them happy, right? Everybody's entirely self-interested, and then some people are better at hiding that, but they're still doing that.
Sure.
So there's no harm in just completely being self-interested, and then just whittle down your interest in the things that are babyish and inconsequential, such as going to see the Wallace and Gromit movie, or not brushing your teeth, or wearing the same clothes. So I was on Dan Soder's podcast probably, what was that, 3 weeks ago?
Yep.
Recognize anything, my friend?
Looks great.
Yeah, same clothes. I have not changed.
I
Probably
mean,
3 weeks.
Good for you.
3 weeks. I have not.
Black jeans, black T-shirt all the time because I'm getting fat. Good for you. Who cares? Wear what you want. All right. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your phone call. You've galvanized us. Yes. All right. Final caller. Now they're calling. Yes.
Okay, hey, you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just hearing that other guy that you guys told to jump off a ladder.
Oh,
I didn't. Nobody said that.
Yeah, I didn't say jump off a ladder, sir. If you're up there, you look for a rafter. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry.
What's your name?
Okay, so my name's Urbano, like urban with an O at the end.
Sure,
That's
I
a
know
cool
how to
name.
spell it. Yes. I've known 4 Urbanos.
Okay. No way. There's only 3.
No,
that I know.
I've known
They're
4.
My dad and my grandpa.
No, I knew 4.
Urbano.
Yeah, brother, a cousin, the
And
father,
my last
and
name
a
is
friend.
Schwartz. Urbano Schwartz.
Urbano
Oh,
Schwartz. That's a
shit.
great, yeah.
Yeah. We have a computer.
crazy.
We have a computer program that shows us all your information.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, it is caller ID. Is that the computer program?
That's But it's we got your blood type on here. We got your.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We got him. Hey,
We got him, dude. Target
All right,
acquired.
guys.
Yeah.
So, my family thinks I'm a piece of shit, dude. I'm like, I'm in sales. I've been making rap music for a long time. I just started a podcast. My aunt, like my rich side of the family, she recently blessed me with like a Christmas gift to like get my life together. And at first there was no strings attached, but then she dropped me on. She told me like at like the Christmas party, like at the end of it, she's like, "Hey, this is for you to like and get your life together and figure it out."
Well, hold on. I'm a little confused. So your aunt's gift to you was to get your life together, but that seems like a demand. What is she doing to make that happen?
No, so check me out. She gave me like a $1,500.
I thought your aunt showed up to Christmas with some bullshit. Like you opened the card and it was like the gift for me. So you get your life together.
Get your life together.
Yeah, that's my advice. Is your aunt?
She gave you $1,500 what?
So $1,500.
Just $1,500 straight up. And at first I thought it was just like, hey, this is this is because I missed the birthday and everything before. I didn't think there was going to be strings attached.
Yeah.
Then she ends up dropping the ball on me that there's like pressure attached with this gift. Like this is for you to invest in yourself culturally and to expand your horizons and see the world and, get inspired and motivated. Mind you, she knows I do a podcast. She knows I'm chasing my dreams with my music and doing all these things. I'm in sales to pay for the damn bills, but she doesn't see none of that shit. And she gave me this money and I kind of fucked up because I basically paid for a mariachi but I'm in Miami and, with the rapping, the podcasting, going viral, clout's a thing.
Yeah.
I got to make it somehow. So I paid a mariachi band to follow me around for 7 days.
For like a viral
and it took
video.
like
money well spent. I was concerned you were going to be an idiot.
That sounds like exactly what your aunt gave you the money for.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel
That's
good.
what I'm saying. So what should I tell her? Like, should I just be straight
You
up?
don't have to tell
Should
her
I
shit.
come
It was
up with something
it was
better?
first of all, it was a cash gift.
Yeah, it's your business.
Fuck her. It's well, not fuck her, but like,
No,
you
why
know,
not? Maybe.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like she
why
gave
not?
you cash. She
hey.
doesn't get to dictate. she doesn't get to dictate how you use it.
Right.
You know, obviously. So look, and then you said trying to go viral. So I'm assuming you filmed this thing with the mariachi band.
Right, that's the plan. Yeah, I'm going to. This is happening like in like 3 days. I have to pay for it in advance. They
Well, that sounds
couldn't do it
fun.
right away. But the thing is, I couldn't get refunded on it. It was kind of like you're stuck. And now I'm thinking
Do you
about
think-
it.
why-
And like the thing is, she's a subscriber. She
Yeah.
follows my stuff. Like she doesn't support my stuff, but she sees my shit. So
That's nice.
I'm
It
just
sounds-
like, damn,
it
now
sounds-
she's gonna see me doing this
Sure.
shit.
It sounds like your aunt loves you and she'll support whatever you do, and it sounds like you use the money exactly like she asked you to.
Yeah. Congratulations, sir.
So I'm about a piece of shit.
Nobody's
Is that bad?
nobody's a piece of shit.
Yeah, there's no negatives here. Yeah. All right,
Not
thank you,
these
sir.
days. We don't have
Sure.
room for peace. It's
Thank you, guys.
impossible. The bar has
Godspeed.
been lowered so far.
Yeah,
with
you have
this with this guy coming into the White
Oh,
House.
don't
what
get
if I
me
just- What if I
started.
turned into? What if I just became just like a breasted like boomer? But like I did like 6 years of just being incredibly racist on a podcast, and then I would come around. Nobody hears from me until I come on to like your podcast or Bobby Kelly's podcast. I'm like, what this guy's doing? What this guy's doing in office? Just fucking, just estrogen just seeping out of me, and that's all anybody see. It's just like, what the fuck? Why is Mullen on this show?
What is
That's
he
all you
talking
get
about?
right. I come on. I'm insane. I'm complaining about Donald Trump.
Yeah, this not even my name though. This fucking guy.
Yeah, I refuse to say it.
Yeah.
I refuse to say it.
Hitler. I'll say it.
I'll
Hitler.
say yeah. You know what I call him? A fucking boo. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to create work for you, buddy. I was going to call him the N-word.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing I will say. I don't even call him. Call him Trump. I call him the. And then not a, but the.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying they even they don't exist except for him.
That one.
He's the one.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, he did shit on the floor.
Yeah, did he really?
Yeah. Is that what that is? A turd?
No, it's a little line, a little bit of pee.
No. Right here.
No, that's his bone.
That's his bone.
That's his bone he chews.
Oh. Okay. All right. I thought it was a turd.
No. It looks like one, but it's about. You'll know. It's probably gonna be in that hallway on your way out. You'll see a nice fucking pile of shit.
Oh, I'll be
Fucking-
careful because I am absent-minded.
That's right. I'll walk
have you
first.
ever?
You follow me.
You know what I did one time? Is I stepped in 2 piles of dog, 1 foot after the other. Have you ever had that happen? You're like, oh shit! You know the first one's coming, then you go right into a fucking another one.
I've never. No, I've gone hand to foot, but I've never gone foot to foot.
No, yeah, that was just one after the other.
Nick, thank you. I appreciate
thank
you
you
coming,
guys.
man. I really appreciate
No,
it.
thanks for having me. I feel like this is like I'm a charity case at this point.
Thank you so much for calling my show. The episode's over, it's time to go. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. I hope everything works out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out.